Hey, what's going on, guys? We wanted to give you guys a little quick tour for those who have not downloaded the PlayStation Now beta or don't own a PS4 yet but plan to. So basically, it's been a private beta, I think, for some time. I don't know what was the time around, maybe.
It's been a few months.
Yeah, for some reason I want to say somewhere around January. No, it might have been a little late, like March maybe.
I'll get you your. Nope, that's definitely not the right email.
But they finally recently announced that
May.
It was May. Excuse me. Wow, I'm way off. But they recently released it for everybody. July. Yeah,
July. Wow. July 31st.
Jiraiya.
Jesus, it's been a long day. July 31st is when the Now beta went live for everyone,
which is awesome. But we can go ahead with this and show you guys basically what the Now beta features and basically how it works.
What it'll be when it goes completely live.
Okay. And basically you got your front screen right here, your welcome screen, and they're basically giving you, it's right here to tell you remember to hook up. Obviously, if you're not hooked up wireless, it's always better to get an Ethernet connection. I don't think anybody really does that, but obviously if you are connected, you will have a better streaming experience than most. Then obviously here lets you know that it's PS3 games that come to PS4.
It'll also be PS1 and PS2 games eventually, but they're just testing it with the PS3 right now.
That is correct. And they even said that they will eventually be moving to PS4 too as well.
Yes.
Which is really awesome. I can't imagine the titles being that many for PS4, but they did say they will be eventually working on that. And then they have feature games here.
I don't know why that's featured.
I was going to say, I'm not sure why these are the main featured titles. And obviously they allow you to see all games. So you can either...
Guacamelee, that's funny.
Or you can reach through there, or you could just go to your far left, go to all games. And obviously, when they went
public,
excuse me, they added a crap load of games on here for people to choose from. Some old, some
new,
some very fucking old.
And Guacamele's cracking me up.
It's like, what the heck is that?
What they also added when they made it public to everybody was prices. Now, they differ between games. Like, some games you can start at $2.99, other games will start at $3.99, but this is basically how they go through it. You can rent it for 4 hours. Well, this Metal Gear Solid 4, you can rent 4 hours for $4.
It'd be nice if we could talk.
I know, right? Which is kind of okay, like $1 an hour. All right, I guess. But some games we've seen like $30 for 90 days when you can get them on Amazon for like $20.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to. If I'm going to do this, I'm not going to pay for like this kind of game, Metal Gear Solid. Like, it's almost like just 4 hours of just cinema by itself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would need at least, for me personally, I would prefer 30 days. But like you said, depending on the game, I think the prices will vary. Ugh, Overlord. Ugh.
But see, like, this one is down to $3 for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And like, what was that game we saw? It was ridiculously expensive. Was that,
I think when they originally...
was it Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I think when they originally came out with it, it was Final Fantasy.
Which is probably somewhere on here still.
Unless they removed it. Or unless I'm just a moron.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it goes.
Nope, that wasn't it.
No, was it? They just dropped the price.
Well then.
They dropped the price since before. But, no, basically, they do have all these different options for pricing wise. However, they are, but this is still in the beta phase, so they are still testing different things out in there, accepting people's comments and opinions, and One thing that's been really big, apparently, from reading different articles and things, is that they're definitely getting a lot of feedback on subscription, along the lines of like your Netflix and I guess Hulu and all these other type of other streaming sources. Instead of you paying individually for, how many days, why don't you just give us a flat price? So according to them, they are looking into it. So hopefully they will come up with something different, because that would just be all around better. And I think people will be more willing to use PlayStation Now. And obviously after that, you got your connection test.
You should probably do that before you start playing.
Before you do anything. But when you did this, was it too hard to get through everything as far as the testing goes?
It does it automatically. You just start the test, and it reads how fast your upload and the download speed are, and that was it.
And then after that, right here, I believe your My PS Now games. Basically, it'll just go there. It'll show you basically your history of games that you played, downloaded, and it also obviously will let you know when it's going to expire, which is also pretty cool. So, PlayStation Now definitely offers a lot. But really, that was just we just wanted to give you guys just a little quick sneak peek and a view on how the beta works. Definitely, if you guys are considering it, it's when we used it before, the streaming was really well on it. We really didn't have any issues other than this few little lags there.
It was a little laggy in the beginning, but after they went kind of public with it,
I'm sure that it got much better.
Yeah, it got much better. It was really glitchy on the PS3. Like I had betas for both the PS3 and the PS4, and it was really glitchy on the PS3. It was really improved when they moved it to the 4. So,
but also I'm sure that's it's going to vary between what your internet connection is like.
Oh yeah, that's why they recommend you with an Ethernet.
So
because I was using wireless in my other house, and it was freezing and glitching all over the place because people were sucking up my bandwidth, and I wasn't liking it. But over here, it's fine. I haven't had any problems.
So hope you guys like this tour. Let us know what you think of the beta, what you would like to see from it, and just any other side opinions or thoughts or comments that you have in regards to the PlayStation Now. But like always, we'll see you guys.
Peace!